name's Noel Moran. I'm the Managing Director of the Emerald Group. 25 years ago, myself and Karina, my wife, we were an accountancy practice in Dublin, and we were approached by someone from this area in Borris to just look at the whole idea of Christmas trees as a business. We had young kids. It was difficult enough to have a business with such a level of commitment and such a long-term business, knowing that that by the time you were finished, your kids were probably going to be grown up before your business was grown up. I remember the first time I went out into a field of Christmas trees, or what purported to be a field of Christmas trees, and I couldn't see a single tree because the weeds were so high that I just felt, ooh, what have I done here? However, we got over that, and there's been sort of good times and bad times as far as tree growing is concerned. Our first crops were hit and miss. You would go into a field and think, yeah, we're going to get a great crop out of here. You come back 6 months later and 20% of them are dead. It took probably 5 or 6 years before we got somebody on board in the form of Garvin, who really knew what he was doing. He was a horticulturalist. Lots of people look at trees and think, oh, forestry, let's get a forester involved. Nah, not a good idea. Trees need to be pruned into a consumer product. They need the delicacy of a horticulturalist. They need the vision of someone who is looking at the final tree in the home and how it appeals to a family. When you actually look at the whole process of Christmas tree growing, you start with something that's absolutely tiny. You put it into the ground. The seed comes from the Caucasus, it goes into a nursery, and then 4 years later it comes to us, and we take the best land, we plant carefully, we feed the tree, we make sure that the tree isn't overcome by weeds, we use the most environmentally friendly techniques that we can to give that tree the best possible chance of getting to the point where it can be pruned into a shape that is attractive to the customer at the end of the day. Once the tree gets to about 5 years in the ground, that's when the pruning starts. And we don't just let anybody prune it. We have skilled staff who've got between them nearly 100 years experience in pruning, and they're the people who shape the tree. We like to think of the tree as being handcrafted rather than just grown, because each tree will have different needs. Each tree needs to be pruned slightly differently. It's just so great to be able at the end of the day to walk into, say, any one of our customers in a garden centre and just see those trees that have come through. You can remember when they went into the ground. You can see them coming through, and you see people on a busy weekend in December going through your trees and picking out those trees and bringing them home, and it makes Christmas with them. Yeah, I'm proud of what we do. I'm proud that we deliver a fantastic tree which makes Christmas special for so many people.